Hi, my name is Seth. Today we're going to uh, learn about Dynamo, or at least trying to understand what is Dynamo, and then the preview and the interface for Dynamo. So, what is Dynamo? Dynamo is a visual program tool for Revit. Dynamo extends the power of Revit by accessing the API, it is its application program interface. So how Dynamo does is packaging script Python script into a visual element called node, and which is, to me, it's very easy to access for a visual oriented audience like architecture designer and engineer uh, to use. And why it is helpful is that it helps to uh, gather additional information that is hidden in the Revit interface, and also executing tasks that is mundane, not mundane, but it's more like repetitive, that can be done like for a larger quantity that you need to do. So let's get into it. Let's open this up. So how to access Dynamo in Revit is just manage it, and then Revit here. This Dynamo play is when you're already having the Dynamo script, and then you just input in there and just click into execute. So when you click on it, you come up with this window. You having the file, it's like to open, import another thing, edit. So you can adding like creating a note onto it. So let's just get into it. Package. This is going to be an interesting later on to find a specific node or specialty node that do some tasks. So on this side, you can access those script element node that's in there, and on here is where you placing those visual element nodes. So let's see. This is a interface to see the node and the model element. For Dynamo, most of the time, when you model element, if you're not executed by applying to the Revit, it's only model in this interface, in this sphere, so our platform. So let's say that for me, why I like this is the fact that this allows me to play in a way, to explore, because for some people it's easier to learning in a linear way or learning from a textbook. For me, it's easier to learn by interact with it or play with it. And in a way, for the script, how you learn is just, okay, you understand the end product, and then you deconstruct it. You want to know what the end product is, and then you can deconstruct it in a way to that node. So let's say that so if I want to do something with sheet, I know that first I need to starting out by collecting sheet. So this is a node that having that's a catalog a element. So each element of that is catalog of that element. So let's say we want a sheet. So let's not do the automatic. And then from there we want to collect an element of all those catalog. Element of all those sheet catalogs. So all element can't write all element that. So all element. another way, if you know that it's part of the Rabbit node, so you can just go into that element to access the node. So say all can't find it over there. Getting catalog, all element by name and ID. You can't find that node. Oh, just depending on how you type it, maybe. Oh, here. All element of the category, catalog. So from there, let's watching what kind of output it is providing us. So I click run. So this is what the category of sheet. So for this Rabbit model, they're having 6 sheet, which is, if you're looking at it, have 6 over here. So that's what it's collecting, and with those sheet, they're having, let's open one of these. This is the parameter, and this is where the data value would be. So we can using Dynamo to collecting the data from all this parameter element. You can collecting all this information. You could could using scheduling to collecting all this data. Some scheduling is also applying too, but some of those things, let's see that when you collect multiple of them, it disappear. Like, okay, yeah. So in a way, yeah, some of them disappear. So like that, it disappear. So what this does is allow you to access those and then modify multiple of them at once. So let's see, we want to know what kind of parameter in those sheet, in all those sheets. So let's say we want to getting element parameter. I usually use this node to know what kind of parameter, because let's do this. So some of those things are very hard to know what. So this is the parameter name that was in all of those sheets. So they have guide grid, current revision, all those things that you can access and change. Some of them you can change, like drawing by, and some of them you have to do a additional task to access it, like visual graphic. You could access it, and then to change it you have to go into another node to because like you access this, then you have to go to a node to access, have create another element node to access each of this information or each of this tab. So that's what makes it interesting. You can go deeper into those things by add additional node to it to make it to access additional, or to modify, or to gather additional information in those fields. But for now, let's just try to get more, a general idea of what you can do. So from here we can say, let's say we want to know the sheet number. So we want to buy, so we want to get by. So to gather information, you type get, because usually those nodes are usually using the get parameter or get script to getting, okay, get by name. So collect. This is how you, so this is how you connect those nodes to make the script run. So you're connecting that, and then you say, okay, I want to using I looking through here, like, okay, I know there's a parameter name sheet, like number base, that each sheet have a parameter name sheet number. So you double click here, you're getting a code block. To getting that, you type a parenthesis and then just spell like what is in there. That's why I usually open using those nodes to getting the parameter name, because you have to spell it like what it is there to access and that and make it run. Because sometimes, like let's say you misspell it. Let's just add another watch node to get. When you misspell it, it gives you a non-information, but so it's spelled correctly, give that information. So they give you six sheet without that name, so it come out with this order. What about the order of that is list on here? Yeah. So you could also like, okay, let's just say that you want to know what the name on that. Could also use, because I know that one of those parameters is sheet name. Yeah, sheet name. So if we move this watch node, actually you need a watch node, you could just click on here, but sometimes it's becoming a cluster, right? Even now some small node becoming a cluster. So it's listening in that order, like sheet 102 is name plan, sheet 104 is there. So but you also could, like let's say you're interested in sorting this thing. You can sort it by clicking sort. So you can sort this information too. So see if it's, no, you don't sort by that, or sort by send, sort by value. So it's this is only sorting number, so you have to click so send could give me non-function, so that's be interesting. So you're like, what's wrong? So that's how usually I test. Okay, and then I'm like, okay, that must be one this that is doing the task. So you say, okay, now I know this is going to be sort function, so I want to sort it by sheet number. So I'm going to go search for sheet number. So this sheet number, this function is very interesting. Sometimes you have to test run it to find the sheet the function to make it work. So now it's sorting. Oh, it's doing. It doesn't sort. So what's, then you're like, okay, what's going on? And then you're like, okay, now I need to go down back to the source to figure out this function. number, and now you can see it's sorting because this function it doesn't sort. So some of those information output a different thing. So some of this thing like okay, some of this outputting. This is outputting element sheet element ID. So this is element ID, and so after you going through this variable, what its output is outputting a string. So to sort the string, you probably need to use this sort rather than that. So that's why there's multiple way to sorting this thing, but you just need to know what you're in, which way it's faster to getting thing to where you want it. So see, it's sorting, yeah, sorting, because each of them outputting a different different thing. So all right, hopefully you get interesting and at least getting an idea of what this thing can do. Thank you, and see you next time.